hello. Why is the lighting so bad? Let's see what we can do about that, shall we? Hello, everybody. Come on in, and I will just lift this t-shirt up and give that a... Was that any better? Not really. It's a bit yuck. I'm filming sideways tonight, so let me know how it... Normally I film the other way, but I watched a wee tutorial that said you should film in this position. So let me know if you prefer it this way or the other way, and we'll go from there. That is really lighting, but that's okay. We're not going to be looking. We're not going to be looking at me. We're going to be looking down. Okay, so just bear in mind. Hello, Jenny B. Hello, Kim. Arlene's out there. Hello, Sydney. Come on in. Gayleen, happy Tuesday to you too. So, we'll start with the easy peasy. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Fiona and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mataura, little Southland town, south of Gore, north of Invercargill. Hey, Sue. Hey, B. How are you? Is the lighting just as garbage? Oh, I know why. Just bear with me. I forgot I'm on the jolly Wi-Fi. Wait there. Don't run away. I will... So I just quickly switched from Wi-Fi to data. So it did break out. Don't panic. I'm back. Ah, Gigi got her happy mail. She might share the card that I made especially for her. I'm sure she loved it. No, Gigi needed a treat because she has been such a generous, kind-hearted person. And Mary Lee's at the quiz. She's going to watch me later. Good luck with the quiz, Mary Lee. Hope you win. I've got Nikki Jo and Nicola Wall out there. Hello. That angle is much better. Thank you, Gayleen. Great. I was hoping someone would say that because I'm trying to educate myself with all this technological stuff. So when we flip it over, hopefully it will be just as good. Lynn got her goodies today as well. Awesome, Lynn. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it. It's a fab set. It really is. So we're going to do 2 quick techniques tonight. Well, I think they're quick. But 2 little easy. Well, the first one's really quick. The second one we've done before, but I just want to go over it again. Leonie, how are you? Yeah, it only froze because I quickly swapped from Wi-Fi to data. It should be fine now. Just refresh your page if it didn't come back. Right. So bear with me. Right up my nose. I'm going to flip the camera over. You're going to see the ceiling, and then we're going to tip it this way, and hopefully you will see my desk down here. Oh, look, you can too. How's that? Now, I'll just turn the light on. There we go. How's that looking? Ooh, we've got plenty of room, haven't we? So tell me what you think, and tell me what you think. Oh, okay, it's frozen for everybody. Did it come back? It should be back. Tell me if we've come back. Oh gosh, maybe I should have turned the data off beforehand. Oh, definitely frozen. Okay. Oh, working for Nicola. Oh, well, it should come back, folks. Tell them, Nicola, if you could tell them to refresh their page, it will come back. Right, so we'll start with the first one. We are going to do a fun wee card. You need some cardstock. Yeah, this is a full sheet of A4. And we're going to cut it in half. We're going to cut it this way. I've got to remember now where you're going to be. So we put our A4 in a long ways, which is called landscape, and we're going to cut it at 14.9, and we're going to turn it around, and we're going to score it at 10.5 centimetres. And that gives you a standard card base. Okay? Oh, has everybody lost me? Oh, gosh. Yeah, I can't write comments, so if you tell them to refresh their page, maybe if they go out and come back in, if they leave the page and come back in, they will see me. I will wait for them. Obviously, if they're writing comments, they need to go, like, close out of Facebook and then come back in again. If someone could write that, hopefully. Oh, Gayleen's all good. Yay, Gayleen. Is it still looking fine down here, Gayleen, in this style? Let me know. Leave the page. Yeah, thank you, Nicola. That's awesome. Thank you. Very much appreciated. So we need a piece of A5 folded in half. And we're going to do some work. Oh, it's great, says Galen. Yay. So we need to start with a ruler and a pencil and a rubber. And we're just going to do some simple measurements. This rubber's gone all hard and crusty, so we'll just see what it's like. So you need the fold of your card on the left-hand side. And then you grab your ruler and you're just going to mark. To be honest, I'm going to show you two versions. I've done one at 2 inches and one at 2.5. But anywhere between 2 and 2.5 is good. So this time we'll go 2 1/4. Okay, just to confuse everyone. So 2 1/4 from the fold across 2 1/4. Hey Karen, how are you? Are you well? How you been crafting? Then along the fold, the same thing. 2 1/4. Okay. So there's the fold of the card down this. Oh, I gotta remember where I am. Down this side here. And we're going to go across 2 1/4, put a pencil mark, down 2 1/4, put a pencil mark. Bring your trimmer back in, like so. You're going to place it in your trimmer, and you've got our cutting track. You're going to line the marks up, like so. So there and there, okay? And give it a good score. Don't cut it like I did earlier today, but a good score. So Jenny Broadbelt, you need to go out and back in again. Little blurry on the right hand. Yeah, I think my camera's dirty. Hang on. Let's see if I can. Is that better, Arlene? I think, to be honest, I've been eating dinner and then I played with the phone. So I think my grubby mitts was on the camera, which is not cool. But can you see we've got the score line going through here? So 2 1/4, it can be 2, 2 1/4 or 2.5. I wouldn't go any bigger than 2.5. I'm just making sure everyone's getting in. Still nothing. What is Cindy? I watched that. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, Cindy, you need to go out and come back in again. I'll see if I can mesh it on my thing. Hang on. It's curves. I'll just message everybody. Cindy. Close Facebook. Then come back. Send. Okay. If anybody else is watching. Alrighty. Yeah, here's some music. Could you come and sing for the ladies, perhaps? Perhaps that would work? No? You told me that you were, like, pretty good at singing and you were... let's go back. I'm just going to see if I'm working on... Oh, yes, see, we are working. See, we're working on here. Oh, crikey, we don't hear my voice. Oh, where are we? She said, tried that. I've shut my iPad down to see if it works. Oh, well, I can't help from here on in. Right. Let's get back to it. Is everybody watching? Well, I lost quite a few. We had 40. Now we're back to 24. Oh, we can watch the replay. Those of you that are stuck with me, you're amazing. So now we're going to fold this piece inwards. You know, just gently bring your fingers in and give it a good squeeze. So we're basically folding that in. Grab your bone folder. Probably one of the best things you can buy from Stampin' Up! Is a good bone folder. And turn it and just really burnish those edges. And that is what gives us the little pop-up mechanism inside there. It's that easy. It really is that easy. I know a lot of you saw it on Sunday and you're like, oh, we want to do this. And you probably thought, oh, God, it looks a bit tricky. It's not. It's that simple. But I'm going to show you how to do the layers on the inside. And that way you can see how easy it is. So what you need to do is you still need to grab your trimmer. And you need to get some cardstock. And I'm just going to use some sweet sorbet. So we cut this layer to our normal our normal layer size, all right? So we're going to chop that to our normal and make 2 layers, one for the inside, one for the front. And chop, chop, okay? So, but on one of them, this one goes on the inside, we have to do the same measurements. You have to grab your ruler and do the same thing. 2 1/4. And a little pencil mark down the other side. 2 1/4 and a little pencil mark there. And this time we're going to cut it, okay? We're not going to score it, we're actually going to cut it off, okay? So from there to there, chop, okay? Got that? Are we still hanging in there, everybody? Is everybody still good? Oh, Judy Williams, how are you? Following you today, but not good enough. But not good. Hey? Forgot to post my card. Oh, that's okay. Just send me a picture now. Send me a picture now, Judy, and I'll put you in the drawer because we won't do it till after my crafting. So, even though we've gone down to a smaller card piece, you still keep the measurement the same. Don't change it. So whatever you've done here, 2 1/4, 2, 2 1/2, is what you do on the layer, okay? And then that, see, when you glue that in, like so, see how it matches up beautifully? Okay, so that's going to go on the inside. Make sure you do glue the right side. I have on the odd occasion done the wrong side, and because obviously it only goes one way. Pop that on there, glue that down. And I'll show you the same thing again with the white, because we're going to put a piece of white. Should we go white? Yeah, we'll go white. I was going to go vanilla, but I think we'll go white. So it's the same. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to go down to layer number 2. Oh, good on you, Judy. Thank you. I just saw them come through now. Okay. And we need... I'll cut another piece for the other side, because we want a bit for the front as well. Okay. That, we might keep that bit for our sentiment. Have you had a good day, everybody? So once again, keep it the same measurement. Don't go changing that. The only thing that changes is the side of the card. 2 1/4 inches that way. And then 2 1/4. And obviously if you're working in centimetres, it would be around 6 centimetres you could go to. 6 centimetres would be great. Oh, yeah, you've changed your... Pam Chapman. Oh, my gosh. I have missed you, my dear. How are you? Haven't seen your smiley name on my page for ages because you've been out having an incredible time enjoying life. How are you, Pam? How's life? Joy! I can't wait to see you. Yeah, it did freeze in the beginning. Sorry about that, Jill, but you can watch the replay. The beginning wasn't very interesting. It was just talking about a normal A4 card, cutting it in half and turning it into a card base. Loved your cards, Jill. They were absolutely stunning. So as you can see, all I did was come down to the second size, and it still fits perfectly. You're getting the same... So the problem is sometimes people, they change this measurement thinking they need to, but you don't. You keep that measurement the same, and that is what keeps it nice and, you know, what do you call it? Nice and straight. So, chuck that on there. And it's that easy. So now... on the front, this is where you can choose. You can cut it down like this again and have the same on the front. I personally don't do that. What I like to do is I just like to do the two together, like so, and then on the front. So I'm going to glue these two together because I actually want to emboss these two. so that the card doesn't look so flat. Oh, I need a new glue by the feel of it. Yep, that's done its dash. We'll just grab another one. Always have a backup. Okay. I still haven't made my handy dandy glue holder. It's on the to-do list. Okay, so that's going to go like that, and I'm just going to whip this through an embossing folder, so just wait there. You don't need to see that part, it's boring. And we're going to use the new basket, this one. Isn't this is my new favourite. Oh, I've been using it for everything. And I'm just going to put the 2 layers straight into the folder, like so. Always remember to have Stampin' Up the way you want it, okay? On the side that you want the pattern, I should say. Just going to find the correct point. And I just have to emboss that off screen because I just don't have enough room, unfortunately. We're great being busy with weddings and camping. I know, you've missed cards. So good to see you back, Pam. Oh. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that the coolest embossing pattern? So what I do now is I actually put the adhesive on this because we need to make sure that when we put this on here that no adhesive is in this corner. We don't want any glue there. That would be bad. So I find the easiest way is to put it right up against that edge, but then come out a little bit, like so, and just chuck a bit in the middle. It's the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, if you try and put glue all over this, the next minute you're going to end up with it in the corner, and we don't want it in the corner. And with the glue, we've got plenty of time to slide it into place, like that. I'm probably miles out of sight, am I? Hi, Evelyn. How are you? Gosh, Evelyn, your cards were stunning. They really were stunning. I've gone down a bit. They really were beautiful. Well done. I was actually like, wow, I'm going to case these. They're incredible. I'm just going to turn the light up. There we go. So can you see that now? Now, all I'm doing now is using Designer Series paper. But you can go and stamp an image, and you can create some words. But what you're going to do is open this up. We're going to work on this area. I have chosen to use the, I've forgotten what this paper's called, Country Lane or Country Florals or something. This one here, because, you know, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. So, lucky for me, the punch punches out the love hearts, so I don't have to cut them. And I'm going to use a few because it's all about showing the love. And I love how each heart has different coloured leaves, either the dark green or the light green. So, like so. And I'm just going to grab my long bladed scissors and just trim off this edge here, because I actually want some of the little hearts as well. So we'll slide that in like so. You can never have too many hearts. We'll put some on the front as well. This is going to be like a mushy, heart-filled card. Right. So I've got all my hearts. And on this paper, we also have other hearts. Where are they? We have these ones as well. So I might cut some of those out, just so we can have a different type of heart. And of course, there is a corresponding stamp set. If you've got the stamp set from Stamp Club, you can stamp your own hearts as well. Right, that'll do me for now. Oh, get out of there. So basically, whatever we stick on here now, it's got to be, for example, I need to explain. Here we go. Pretend this here. If I was to glue that there, it would stick too far out the side of the card. Whatever we pop in here can't be any longer than that distance there, because we don't want it to stick out of the side of the card when the card is closed. Hello, Anita. How are you? I'm just going to check my comments. Sandy's out there. Sam, Sandy, they're having the hellos. So basically now is the fun part. We just get to decorate. So there's a couple of ways of doing it. Once again, you know I'm a glue fan. I'm going to stick my glue here, and I'm just going to cover this in hearts so that they're going to pop up like so. And chuck this one in there. Now, if I bring it up closer, see how you can't... put it here. You can't go over the score line, so it's going to go down. It doesn't show, and then it pops up. So we can go up, we just can't go too far down. But I do have these little hearts. You can actually put dimensionals. So I'm just going to snip these in half because I only need half a dimensional. Okay. I need another one. Stick that across there. And I might stick that one up in that corner there. See? And you just keep growing. Whatever you glue on this V is great. You just can keep going. I mean, I've got other samples to show you other ideas, so this is just this particular idea. I hope I'm coming through loud and clear still. I kind of want to go on the opposite angle, if you know what I mean, so that those two hearts, is that going to sit all right? Yes. And you just practice before, practice opening and closing it. You don't want to get too carried away and then the jolly thing doesn't open. Okay. I'll just tuck that under, get under there. I should have stuck that under first, but you get the gist of it. And then, have I got any more of those little ones? Oh, yep, here's another one. I have also got my YouTube started. It's a mess. Don't expect to see anything flash because it's not. But if you want to go over and subscribe, obviously it helps with my subscriptions if you do. But I'm just going to stick that there. And I think I might stick this funny heart that we did, this earlier one. Do you think that's going to look right there? I don't care if that's where it's going to go. So I'm just putting a little bit of adhesive because you don't want to glue the whole thing. I only want to glue where it's going to go. So it's going to go there. So as you can see, we fold it down. When we open it, the hearts pop up. You can go a bit higher. I think we can, I'm wondering if we can squeeze one more up here. I think we can. We're going to give it a go. If it doesn't work, it means I'll show you what not to do. So just a bit of glue on the bottom of the heart. And then I'm just going to stick that heart there. Okay. Let's see if it look at that. You can't see anything down the side. And then you open it up and you have all these beautiful hearts popping up. So that has turned out really cute. I'm even tempted to just quickly cut another one of these out. So that, I reckon we can probably go that way this time. Just a little bit of glue on the base of this heart. Don't need much. It sticks really well. And I'm just going to press it down like so. Let that set. And there it is. So we close it. Can't see it. Open it. There they all are. So that's how easy it is. You've just got to play within the confines of that sort of V. you can't come over these score lines because when it folds, it would catch on the score line. And you've just got to be a bit careful of the score line down the middle that you don't. But see how these part, you know, that works really well. Make sure there's no, see there, I've got glue on the back. So what I'll need to do is just get my adhesive remover, which I have put somewhere really magical, and I'll find it later. But I'll remove that adhesive just so it doesn't stick. When we close the card, it would stick to the back of the flower. So we'll just get that cleaned up later. So that goes there, and voila. So, obviously, I'll decorate the front with some hearts. I'll put some sentiments on here. You don't need to see all that. But I will show you some samples of this card. You saw one the other night that you really liked, which what started this. But I've made a couple more. So, I made this one. This is with the Rain or Shine DSP. It's like, have a perfect birthday. And I'm giving him a flower. Embossing Buddy, it's good for glue. Yes, it's good. Embossing Buddy is good for glue. Oh, didn't know that. Thank you, Gigi. I love learning something new every day. And we open it up, and we have got some sun. So very simple, just sun and clouds, nothing fancy in here. Little turtle down the bottom. So you can make it lavish. You can make it simple. Just like that. Now, this one here is a 2-inch. So it's only 2 inches. So it's a bit smaller than the one I've just showed you. Okay. So that little V there is a bit smaller. It's only 2 inches from the fold out to the side. But that's what I've decided to do. Okay. Now, the next one is using the free celebration paper. We all love this purple paper, don't we? It is beautiful. I've just put a simple hello. I think I might fussy cut some of these flowers and add it. I think this is just a bit plain. So, yeah, be sure to tell me in the comments. But when you open it up, I've got lots of flowers popping up. Now, the reason I've got a lot of big flowers in here is this is 2.5 inches. So, from the fold across is 2.5 inches. It's a big divot, which, of course, gives us a great big V shape here. But it does make this area smaller. But personally, I don't think there's plenty of room there to write your message still. What do you think? So they look really neat. I'm trying to find the one that started this conversation on Sunday night. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's... No. Look, it's such a lovely card. I've put it somewhere. But you get the gist of the idea. So I wouldn't go any further than 2.5 inches. Otherwise, this edge here is going to get smaller and smaller. Oh, thanks, Josie. I loved your cards too that you did for the One Sheet Wonder. They were beautiful. I love that paper. Thanks, Sue. Yeah, these purple flowers are the best. I just love this designer series paper. It is gorgeous. So thank you. So that is technique number 1. Do you have any questions on that technique? I mean, it's pretty easy. Fold your card in half. I wouldn't go any further than 2.5, but 2, 2.25, or 2.5. Score. Put a little pencil, score it, and then you just fold it inwards like so. And as you can see, I have put a rectangle on the front, but if you don't like it like that, you are more than welcome just to do this idea on the front. I probably should have made one with a crooked front. Not a crooked front, but you know what I mean. So, next card, we're going to start with, what are we going to start with this time? I think we might do the card in, oh, here we go. Might as well use this piece here. Let's see what size it is. Cindy had a blast making that one. Cool, this is pretty. So, right, we're going to go in at that measurement. Just needed to trim off a little bit. So, another A5. Fold it at 10.5 centimeters. So, this is a standard card base. Right, now we need to put some pretty paper on there. What pretty paper should we use? Something very... Oh, here we go. This is nice. I like this. let's put that on there. So I'm going to cut layer 1 for the front. Da-da-da-da. And then we will chop it this way. And that's our front layer. I'm just winging this as we go. So the first thing is, so layer 1 for this card gets glued directly onto the front. Down we go. Heaps of glue. We don't want that coming off. And then we're going to glue that. It's quite a narrow border on this one. I want as much of the Designer Series paper seen as possible, but I just want a very slim border. Just have a drink because I'm getting thirsty. Hey, Marilyn Taylor. I loved your caravan that you did. Marilyn made this really cool caravan. Right, so what we're going to do now is we need some more paper that coordinates. What have we got? Oh, those hearts are pretty cool. We'll use those because that colour matches. So now I'm going to cut this down slightly smaller, but not too small. And I'm kneading it this way. So we're going to go 1/4 of an inch smaller, I think. We can change our minds if we want to. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yep, I'm happy with that border because we're going to see quite a bit. So this is our next piece of construction, is layer number 2. What is the name of the main... Oh, this one. This is Sweet Sorbet. It's one of the in colours. Sweet Sorbet. It's a lovely in colour. It's kind of cross between a Calypso Coral and a Real Red, I think. Anywho, right. I now need to cut out a hole in a frame. So, lots of ways you can do it. I'm going to use my stitch rectangles, which are over here. So as long as you have some sort of nesting die, that's great. If you don't, you can cut it with your trimmer. I think that's probably too big for the outer, but it will be. Haha. See how they nest together? So you always cut the hole in the paper with the smallest die, because we're going to make a border. So if you're making a border, the smallest die is what you cut the center. So just, I'm gonna purposely, oh, am I? No, I'm going to try and go straight. Bear with me, I'm going to try and go straight. I just cut it off screen, hang on. Right, put the lid on and we'll just chop that. I'm wondering if these dies will go through the mini. You know what? I think I got it kind of straight. Well, near enough. Blind man will be happy to see it. So just gently take this out. Because it's paper, it's a bit more delicate. You can take this out and save it for a project later on, but we don't need that now. And now we're going to make a border. And I think we should make it out of white. Or should we make it white or red? I don't know. Let's have a think. I'll do white. White's good. Can't go wrong with white. Right, I just cut this. Da-da-da. Chat amongst yourselves. It'd be good if I had a cameraman that followed me around the room while I went, yeah, thanks, Gigi. I thought white would be good. What's that? Gorgeous, gonna get me that. Yeah, it's lovely, this colour. And it's around for a while, Sweet Sorbet. It just is one of our in colours from last year. Right, so we're going to take that out. And just be gentle. And just bend that back and forth. It hasn't quite cut through because, well, I kind of rushed it. But that's okay. And the same, I just bend it back and forth just to give us that. Worst case scenario, get your paper snips And just cut down the bit where it hasn't quite cut through. Right, so there's our border. So you can make these cool borders by using your nesting dies. Whether you've got circles, ovals, rectangles, squares, doesn't matter. By doing a little border, it gives the hole, this is our hole, just gives it, I don't know, a polished look, having a frame around it, I guess. Speaking of Gigi, have everyone seen the cards that she made for the One Sheet Wonder? Love that stamp set. I don't have it. Now I'm going to have to buy it. Actually, there were so many beautiful, beautiful One Sheet Wonders, so thank you so much for entering. Most of you have got 2 entries in the draw because most of you did both steps of the challenge. Okay, so that's our frame. So to turn this into a shaker card, we need to put a hunk of plastic over that. Stampin' Up! Sell window sheets, which is fantastic. And I have got them here somewhere. I put them somewhere safe. Where did I put them? There it is. Because they're see-through, they're kind of hard to spot. But this is our window sheet. And the best way to make a shaker card is do your top piece of your window first. Before you try and do anything else, just do that. I recommend that you use a really good sticky tape rather than glue for this next process. So put your tape around your frame, on the back obviously. Glue is okay, but it does take a while for the plastic to stick to it. So if you're making the card in one hit, please use tape. I think you'll curse yourself if you don't. And then we'll take that adhesive off. And this stuff is the new tape that I got at that auction. Oh my gosh, it is so sticky, which is good. We want a good sticky glue tape. It is super, super sticky. Right. And then now it doesn't matter if you haven't got window sheets. This is overhead projector film that I'm using. You can also use the bottom of your tomato container or fruit containers. Just find a flat piece of plastic and chop it. So there we go. That goes on there. And now we have a nice solid window hole. If you've gone over like I have, you just grab your snips. We all know these are the best snips in the world. Super sharp, and just cut off that bit that I went over there. Okay, so can you see that? Are there any questions so far? Yeah, they were absolutely stunning. I think the white makes it pop too, Gigi. Okay, so this is where the fun begins. Stampin' Up! Sell these foam adhesive strips. Personally, I don't think you can make a shaker card without them. You get 2 of these in a packet, and the packet's quite long. I've actually had to cut my packet in like 2/3 off to fit in the container that I store them in. So the packet's actually about yay long, but I've chopped it. I just chopped them so that I can store them better. It was when I was in the caravan. Okay, so you grab this. It comes like this, and you pull it off in one big long strip. And it's bendy. So you're going to stick it close to your window frame, like so, and you can turn it and go around the corner. You don't have to cut it. You can turn it and go around the corner. So like so, and that one's going to finish there. So I will grab another one. It's not too thick, it's not too sticky, it's bendy, it's the perfect thickness for a shaker card. I don't actually know the thickness, but I will look it up and tell you. And then we come over here, and you're basically making you can't have any leaks in your swimming pool. Okay, you have to close it off completely. So you could try it this way. If you went straight up to that edge, you need to make sure that you cut it so there's no leaks. You couldn't have a gap there, otherwise all your bits are going to fall out. Okay? Okay. So we're going to bring our main card back in, and it opens that way, so make sure our hearts are going the right way. This is when you need to decide if you want a sentiment in here, an image in here. I'm actually going to put a sentiment, so I'm just going to cut me a piece of white and put a sentiment on it. Hang on. Okay, so I've basically just cut a smaller piece of that, and that's going to be my sentiment. I just need to find a stamp set real quick. Oh, here, what about this one? What does this say? This one will do. What's it got? Hello there. Hello there. And then you could write, oh no, I've chopped the hello there up. Oops. You know me, I chop my stamps up all the time. Let's see what else we got. What's this one say? No, not best of luck. How about, is that going to fit on there? Just, yep. A paper hug from me, because it is Valentine's, so it's kind of, you know, we don't want to get too mushy. Don't want to think he's on a complete promise. Right. Let's use, should we go black? Or should we go sweet sorbet? Should we go black or sweet sorbet for the sentiment? What are we thinking? Quick vote, black or sweet sorbet for the sentiment? No, we don't want our bits to fall out. Definitely not. Can you use foam tape and cut it if you don't have... yeah, foam tape's not too bad. It needs to be the right thickness, but definitely give it a go. It's just worth a go. Thank you, Sandra. First one I saw, black it is. I think black might pop, actually. I think first comment wins. Okay. A paper hug. Actually, if I go off centre a bit, like so. Oh, doesn't it? Look, I even stamped straight. Woohoo! Now we're going to put a heart on there. So if we grab our paper that we had earlier, and we'll just quickly cut a heart on the edge. Now, when it comes to shaker cards and what you put in the shaker, it's entirely up to you. You can put buttons, you can put sand, you can put rivets, you can put pearls. You can buy old necklaces from the Salvation Army and pull all the beads off. And just can't be any thicker than your foam tape. So whatever the thickness of your tape is the thickness of what you stick inside. Okay? Now, what you can't put in is fine glitter. Now, the reason fine glitter doesn't work is it statically sticks to the cellophane and you end up not being able to see anything because the glitter with the static electricity, and I've tried the embossing buddy, I've tried tissue, it just seems to, plastic attracts static electricity. So fine glitter, not so good. But your average coarse glitter is fine. It works fine. And then you're going to glue whatever you want inside your window. You center it. So that's going to go straight into the center there for me. Now, loose sequins also works. And I have got 3 containers of loose sequins. And I don't know where I've put them. So, I also have a great friend called Cindy, and she does those diamond art paintings. Now, unbeknown to me, when you've done a diamond art painting, you're left over, and she kindly gave me these. So, this is what you do next. You do not put your bits in here. That is no workies. Does not work. Okay, sequins, yes. I tried fine glitter to my sorrow. Yeah, fine glitter does not work. Does not work. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to create a pile on the card directly, and then we stick our thing over the top. Now, Cindy's given me these. Obviously, they're not Stampin' Up, but the colours are pretty damn good. So we've got, obviously, some sweet sorbet, we're going to call it. This one even looks a bit like mint macaroon. So I'm just going to put some on there. They're the sweetest little beads, and you can glue them on your card as well. I don't know if there's a petal pink, but there's definitely a white. So we could put some white ones in. But if you had sequins and tiny little beads, you can buy those tiny little, they're called, oh, I'm trying to think what they're called from craft shops. Oh, it'll come to me later, but I've forgotten what they are. And then over here, she's given me these. Now, these are sparkly ones, but they've got silver backs on them. So they're not, they sort of don't work too good for shaker cards because, I'll show you. That one there is what we need. So you can see, oh, there's a black one. You can see how they've got the silver on the back. So if you, yeah, it depends. But I'm actually going to put a little splash of black. I just think that might make it pop because we have got just a little, oh, crikey. And she also gave me these ones. And these are like little sparkly, just like little sparkly. Where's my camera? Over there. And we're going to chuck all of those in. Like so. Okay. I'll just pop those out of the way for now. So then we get our lid. Now we take the backing off. Now, here's a little trick. Just take it off a little bit and fold it out past the edge of the Designer Series paper like a little tab. If you've got, I've only got 2 pieces to remove. Okay, so there's my 2. Actually, I'm going to do the opposite side. Do the opposites. Okay, just so at the moment, the only thing that is sticky is that bit there and that bit there. You turn it over, make sure it's around the right way. And you watch those will jump up and be attracted to the plastic. See? And we could actually just smudge them out a bit because we've got plenty of room in here. That may not be enough in here. I'm just going to quickly add some more because, you know, because I can. Because she gave me lots. What else is in here? What other colour could we do, guys? Oh, that one's nice. That's like a soft green. And we could do a bit more white. And where'd that red go? There was a red. Oh, here it is. I'll put all of the red in. Right. I think that's all we need. But you see, she's given me these ones here. These are slightly bigger. I mean, if I was doing a card in blue, but see those? Look at those. So if you were doing a card, so if you know someone that does diamond paintings, go and ask them what they do with their leftover bits. And say, hey, can I have them? Okay, we'll put some more green. Well, yep, that's plenty. And maybe a little bit more black. Is that black? Oh, no, that's blue. Hang on. That's black. Now, you don't want to overload the shaker because then that doesn't work either. It's a fine line. And then spread them out a bit. Okay, now we'll have a go again. So we're going to turn it over. See how they jump up because of that static electricity. Now, what you do is you pull. Now that we've stuck that down, you're going to pull it, not off like that. Gosh dang it. I'll go around this side, hang on. I went the wrong way, that's why. So you pull it off like that, and that will stick. I will just grab my pokey tool, and just grab. Oh, come on. There it is. There we go. And now we pull it this way. And you can just keep everything in there all honky-dory. Push it down. And there we go. We have our shaker card. And that's not too much and not too little. And then these do kind of stick sometimes, but they knock off pretty easy. So mix them all up, get those colours going, and there you have a really fun shaker card. And I love the way they get stuck on the heart in the background. So what I would do next would be, I would grab some, I'll just move these out of the way. So thank you, Cindy. She'll probably want to come and get those back now. So there you go, a shaker card. And I love the noise. Shaker cards are the best. They're so cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add some more hearts around the outside and decorate that up. So I've done 2 samples. I want to quickly show you those, and then we're going to give away a prize. So I went with 2 themes. As you know, this was the theme for the first pop-up card, was the Rain and Shine. I continued with Rain and Shine, and I've done my little box on an angle. The little diamonds that Cindy gave me, I've glued to the front, but I've also used the Stampin' Up, the tiny little flowers from Stampin' Up. Can you see those sweet little flowers in there? And yeah. And I've done something that Annette Finlay, I've always watched her. If you're watching Annette, you inspired me. So the rabbit, there are 3 rabbits. There's one on the inside of the shaker, one glued to the outside of the plastic, and one raised up on foam. So it kind of looks like he's springing out of the shaker and his buddy is chasing him. So what do you reckon? It is jolly cute, isn't it? So there you go. But that is shaker card. So that's those 2 is a theme. So then we did celebration paper with the little pop-up. I've done a celebration shaker. So here I have used a little oval. It's not much, but you can see the shaker in there. Once again, you can use anything, but these little diamondy things are just, they make a great noise. So there we go. That's that card there, and I've just done it, you know, coordinating. And see, I've glued some to the outside, the white ones. So what do you think? Is that good or what? I love a good shaker card. Right. Let's give away a prize. Let's talk about prizes and give away a prize. I'm just going to put these over here because you know me. If I don't, I'm going to lose them. And then I get cross with myself. Dies are something that I've got quite anal about looking after. The amount of dies I used to have sitting on a shelf going, oh, I need to find which packet that belongs with. And it was just quite traumatizing. So now, as soon as I finish with them, back in the old packet they go, even if I'm playing with you guys. Right, we're going to turn the camera around, drop you down a bit, turn that off. Oh, wrong one. Right, up to the ceiling. Don't get a shock. I'm going to come at you pretty. I don't know why that's all fuzzy and blurry. I wonder if it's just, I don't know. I've cleaned this one, I have. I don't know, but I look fairly heinous. Right. Oh, that looks terrible. What if I turn this light off? A little bit better. Phone's crooked. But anywho. They're all gorgeous, thank you. Gotta love a good shaker card. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching me. We're probably overdue, but I just thought that technique is so simple. I couldn't just show you one thing tonight, you know. I would have felt like I've ripped you off. So I've shown you this and the shaker card. So for the challenge, you can do either or both. Okay? You can do the pop-up, which is this one, or you can do a shaker, or of course I'd love you to do both. It's that simple. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the camera on my phone in this direction is in worse quality, but I don't know why. I really don't like it. Ha! Maybe I need a new phone. Okay. We are now going to give out a prize. We have 35 entries, but technically not. Some of you have got 2 entries because you qualified for 2 by doing both parts of the challenge. If you made your own DSP, you got 2 points. If you used normal DSP and made a container to put it in, you got 2 entries. Maybe it's, yeah, I did think that, but I've closed the curtains. I don't know. It's probably the blurriest it's ever been. I don't know. Maybe I just need the iPhone 14. Wouldn't that That'd be good. Okay, bye, Nikki. Thank you. Have a lovely evening. Okay, so let's give away a prize. So last week's challenge was One Sheet Wonder. You had to make a minimum of eight cards using One Sheet Wonder. Whether you made the One Sheet Wonder by stamping or whether you used Designer Series paper, it did not matter. Keeping it simple was obviously difficult for most of you. They were far from simple. They were stunning. But hey, good on you for doing it. So we're going to give away a prize. Are we ready? Oh, where have I gone? There, oh, stupid thing. Come on. It's all right. I can swear at it. I'm allowed. Right, are we ready? Here we go. Oh, I just don't like that camera tonight. It's awful. Come on. There it is. Got to swear at it. So we've got a winner tonight, and the winner is... I can't see. Jenny B. It's the Jenny BBB over in Blenheim. Congratulations, Jenny B. I'm going to send you... What am I going to... Oh, I hope it hasn't cut me off. Please don't call me when I'm doing this. Am I still there? Am I still there? Are your curtains blue? No, they're not. I wonder if I open the curtain, Arlene. Tell me if it gets better. Hang on. Oh, gosh. Oh, that makes it worse, doesn't it? No, we'll close that. Oh. I'll tell you what it is. It is the glorious Southland sunshine at this time of night still blaring through the curtains. Oh, thanks, Cindy. I am still here. Cool. Congratulations, Jenny B. I'm just trying to think what amazing prize I can give Jenny B. Because I know Jenny B. Jenny, are you out there watching, Jenny? No, I'm not going to spend money on blackout curtains. No. It'll be winter before I know it. We'll be back to normal. Jenny B, are you watching? If you are, do you have all of the celebration items? Yeah, it's that top corner there, eh? It's weird. Hang on. What if we do this? Does it get any better? No. It's okay. No more scrapbooking. Jenny, oh good. Have you got all of the, is there a celebration that you don't have? Is there a celebration that you don't have? I'll grab my prize bin. Whee! Whee! Da-da-na-na-na. What does she say? Is there... No, she's got them all. Wow. In that case, Miss Jenny BB, have you got the hostess set? Have you got Scenic Garden? Jenny BB? Have you got Scenic Garden? Well, you've got it now. Congratulations, Jenny. I will send this to you in the mail. I'm just going to put your name on it so I don't forget. Where's the piece of paper? Here we go. Jenny B. Write your name on there. Congratulations, Jenny. You have that now. And I'd just like to show you, and then I'll go because I'm holding everybody up. I've got it. This is my one. So this is your one. This is my one. I've already mounted it. I had a wee practice. And that's just something I did. So there you go. What do you think of that? So that's going out to you, Jenny. I will get it in the mail over the next couple of days. Put your name in there. So congratulations. I think that's fantastic. Should we give away another prize? Shall we? Any hearts, maybe? Any hearts that we should give away another one? Oh, gee, this is 8:30. We've been on here for a bloody hour. That is not good. I apologise for taking so long. I didn't think it would take that long. Sorry. Right, and I've got to go because I've got to watch Married with First Sight on the +1 so I can see what's going on. Right, we'll quickly give away another prize. Whee! Whee goes the wheel of winner, dinner, chicken dinner. Yes, I am feeling a bit generous tonight. Mrs. Gigi, I got a prize coming for you. Well done, Gigi. congratulations to Gigi. I know how much she loves bling, so I'm going to send you some bling. She just loves bling. She loves cards covered in bling. She does. But I have a wee treat for you, Mrs. Gigi, coming in the mail. So I will send something special out for Karen Gigi. So congratulations to our 2 winners tonight, Jenny B and Gigi. Well done. Thank you so much for entering. Your entries mean the world to me. Your cards are inspirational. For those of you that have entered, be sure to go back and look at everybody else's cards so that you get inspired as well. Sorry I took up an hour of your evening. I do apologise, but have fun with next week's challenge. Tomorrow I will post a photo and measurements for the cards, and if you have any questions, please just reach out to me. For those of you that are in Mataura, I will see you on Saturday at the Mataura Crafting event at the RSA. Till then, take care, bye-bye. Thank you for joining me. Now you can go and watch Married at First Sight.